Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganranpa. So we're in chapter 3, and we are going to figure out what Asahina was lying to us about. It has to do something with that ghost that she saw late at night. So, let's go ahead and check that out. So to be honest, I didn't have a stomach ache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. Reaction, the truth. The truth. I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost? Is there more than one ghost? No, I mean ghosts are... See, I told you that you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe you no matter what you say, no matter what. Woohoo! BFFs. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? I mean, if you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. Ooh, we're gonna finally learn about it. Here we go. So she was crying, I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that happened up until now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again? Shut up. So you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry. I feel bad about that. Anyways, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. Sounds like a transmitter or a computer. It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt about it. Looks like Chihiro. It was Chihiro. Whack! Ghost! Alright, so they're freaking out. It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was just born from your weakened mental state. Then all we have to go do is to see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, then that'll be the end of it. You're gonna go and try and see the ghost? Is that a really good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can just wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you. What are you going to do, Celeste? I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here? He's still just stunned. I guess that's a yes. So, we are in the dressing room now. And now we're going to examine the lockers. It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps. Cthulhu Fakatani. Shut up. What if he actually shows up? Hina, where is it that you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened up the locker, I saw kind of a pale outline of Chihiro. So, let's go ahead and check out the lockers. Is it this locker? There was something in here. There it is. And inside the locker is a laptop. What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Well, the ultimate programmer was probably able to fix it, right? But how did the laptop get from the library to here? Well, I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he is known as the ultimate programmer. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had those loves clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay? It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Don't compare to what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions. Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, is this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
つまり
Maybe something or someone hid it here.
ゲイだよ。
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
違うわ
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us.
ね
What do you mean? Well, haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance cameras.
そうよ
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
そうね
And what Hina saw wasn't an ordinary glow from a laptop screen. It was a figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
ね
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop a little more in detail. Now, we will investigate. Here we go. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. So turn that bitch on. So first of all, we just have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
ね
There's an icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego.
うん
Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In a field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
大輝くん
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon. And when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost, Buddha, and sweet baby Jesus, save us.
落ち着いて
Calm down, it's not a ghost, it's a program.
ね
Then what is it?
とにかく
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki. I always get embarrassed introducing myself. That voice and the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
やっぱり
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program? It's how Chihiro earned his title as the ultimate programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement learning? Simply put, it's learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
つまり
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that AI like this may someday replace people.
うん
And that is why it is called the alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make a perfect sense for you to refer it to you as your alter ego.
なるほどね
A second perfectly personalized, a personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
よろしいですか
Anyways, as he fixed a broken laptop and put his own program on there, that is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about the master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy and also a computer program. That aspect is no problem.
やれやれだ。
That aspect?
とにかく
Anyways, let's talk to him a little more. Yoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea. But I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive amounts of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means that they must contain some important secrets. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her the next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked? It's going to be a while, but I'm definitely going to do it. So can you just leave it to me?
なるほどね。
So because how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam. So if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help really loud. It's a really basic plan, I have to say.
そうですわね。
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh, why?
よろしいですか。
Have you forgotten all our rooms are completely soundproof? Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
でも、
There's a good chance that the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
じゃあ、
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door in my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
けどよ
But if you leave your door open all night, then
そうね。
there's a chance that I may become a victim myself. I know.
だけど、
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident that she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped on the battlefield versus someone who'd been born on the battlefield. I felt like it was a fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I ask a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him. I see. To be honest, I knew it all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation were very low. So, I was prepared for this moment. Somehow, I feel very sorry for her.
ね
I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is simple. It's a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
え。行きましょうか。
Anyways, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his program, or could he have actually been worried about us?
もしかすると
Huh. What's wrong, Hiro?
だべ
Nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside.
うん。
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
どうだべ
Well, if we take it out of here and somewhere that does have online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time.
うん
Yeah, true.
ええ。
There's no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the program of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished.
うん。
This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
そうだな
Well, for now, all we can do now is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
だべ
So, should we get going?
そうね
Indeed. Bye-bye. We'll be back. I promise. All right. Enough. Come on, Hifumi. Let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out of the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Wasn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, dun dun dun, Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
どうしたの
So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma?
なんだよ
You guys all seem remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied.
なんなの
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
あにゃあにゃ
Do it? You mean like, do it, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it, do it?
いやらしい
You, gross. You said do it.
って
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
は
Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hino won the match for us, and that's why we're all so pleased. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you guys head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
まあまあ
Oh, geez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate, coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. And she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room. Nuts and damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting into take my very first bath here. Ew. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure, we're definitely gonna get the bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now? Hold on.
ねえね
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean?
えはは
What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh. That's absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All you need to do is shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's an ideal setting for a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathroom like Monokuma said, or just quietly go back to the dining hall? No, I just can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. Alright, so he's a little bitch, pretty much. What?
あれあれ
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not so sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or dreams or adventure or whatever. But anyways, I'm not gonna spy on them.
テンション下が
I see, I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. He's right. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer. Alright, so now we are in the dining hall. Fantasy! Fantasy! My fantasy! So, I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
むむ
The only reason I care is cause it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
そりゃねえべ
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of the busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their bath and joined us in the dining hall. Man, what a nice bath.
いいですわね
Getting a nice chance to stretch out and relax after this time was a true pleasure. Indeed.
そうだな
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but
に
sorry, no time for that.
やはり
That's what I figured.
は
Huh?
実は
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up and do something. After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me.
僕の
Everyone's so cold, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
おやおや
Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym where the presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on, and everything will become clear.
えーっと
Okay, so what is it? What are you scheming this
どうや
time?
ら
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
でも
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we have to just endure it, come what may. All right. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the episode, please give us a thumbs up. It does help us out a lot. And in the next episode, we are going to see what Monokuma has in store for us and then progress into another area. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.